Elon Musk finally dumps Twitter, and Twitter is up in arms trying to force the issue, saying that he had already purchased Twitter and therefore he should pay up. The offer was for 44 billion, I believe, and that has since been withdrawn. And if Twitter does win the case in court, then it would be getting 1 billion in damages from Elon Musk. But it looks like Elon Musk's camp is pretty sure that they would not be defeated in court. And Elon has been on a tear, tweeting out, which is really interesting. He's basically taking a dump on Twitter itself, saying that, well, they think that, they have me by, the proverbial thing. And what they don't realize is, in order to prove their case, they would have to reveal how much percentage of their accounts are actually bots, which is what I wanted to know in the first place. So if they do that, then the reality, the truth will be out, and therefore I will be vindicated, and therefore I will not have to pay anything. As we speak, Twitter's stock price is down by at least 10%. It is trading at $32.88. It's down 3.93, $3.93 just today. Today is a Monday, beginning of a week. So we have to see how much farther Twitter is going to fall. And if you remember, I had told you a few weeks ago about Twitter as a company, why it was not worth advertising on Twitter, because there was no stickiness with Twitter's advertising. And I explained to you what lack of stickiness was. So you can go back to that video of mine to understand what I mean by that. Now, the critical thing is Elon Musk believes that he has Twitter completely cornered, that he will not be asked to pay that 1 billion, which is why he posted this particular chess board game and said, that's a picture of Chuck Norris, and he said, Chuck mate. By the way, there are lots of memes about Chuck Norris, about how he's the modern day Superman. The one that I really, really liked was that Jesus walks on water, but Chuck swims on the ground. So that's Chuck Norris for you, unbeatable. And there are lots of things that have been talked about him. And it just basically, interesting meme material is all I can tell you. The more critical thing about this whole deal is it going to stop with Twitter, or this malaise of social media stocks taking a beating going to spread to what used to be Facebook? Now it is called Meta. I believe that Facebook's advertising, product advertising also leaves a lot to be desired, which is why, we put out most of our videos on both YouTube and Facebook, and the ad revenues from our videos, because it's exactly the same video. So we can do an apples for apples comparison, and our ad revenues from Facebook are, the less said, the better. So I believe that the Facebook stock also is in danger, that Meta is also going to see a lot of correction. Where is Twitter stock going to stop? Now it is at 33. Where do you think it's going to stop at? You can send in your answers by way of comments. My belief, I think I've told you this before, it should be around the high teens, and then they'll have to redo their sales model. They'll have to let go of a lot of people. I hearing that 30% of their talent search team, which is the grand wording for human resources, has been let go. So 1/3 gone, and that would mean that first of all, there'll be no new acquisitions, but there will be also a lot of pruning. I'm very certain that many people will be let go. My guess again is half of Twitter can go, and it might emerge out of it in a more nimbler, perhaps more hungry organization, and make a business model out of its advertising. And that's where it really needs to focus. Its advertising model, in my opinion, is broke. They need to fix it. They need to convince people like me that they will only unshadow me whenever I am running my ads. That's not right. My follower count hasn't gone up in 3-4 years. Look, I have 2 bestsellers on Amazon India, and bulk of my followers are from India. So it doesn't make sense to me that somebody who's fairly well known, I have so many shows, I come on many TV channels. Somebody who has a certain amount of popularity doesn't A, get a blue tick, and B, get shadow banned. And I have been making this very plain by way of tweets and comments and videos, and yet people are acting as if it is water on a buffalo's back. So if you're going to turn away genuine people who want to actually advertise on Twitter, who do you think is going to come and put their ads on you? So you need to do some soul searching Twitter before you can stand up and start walking. And then perhaps if you are still walking, maybe run in 2, 3, 4, 5 years time. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications. Namaskar. Namaskar.